Hey everyone, so getting into college, I know it can feel like this huge, impossible task, right? But trust me, it's a journey you can totally conquer. Over the next few minutes, we're going to break down the entire playbook for you, all the way from application to graduation. Let's just dive right in. I mean, think about it. You've got to choose schools, write all those essays, figure out the money stuff. It's just a lot. The sheer number of steps can feel completely overwhelming. It's so easy to get lost in all the little details before you even really begin. But here's the thing you gotta remember. You're not alone in this, not even close. Millions of students go through this exact same process every single year, and you know what? You will too. It's this weird, shared experience, and believe me, there is a path through the madness.
And that's exactly why we're here. We've basically built a roadmap for you, a step-by-step guide to get you through every single stage with confidence. From that very first application all the way to your final loan payment. We've got you covered.
All right, section 1, starting your college quest. So, first things first, where do you even begin? Well, it all starts with kind of shifting your mindset about what the real goal is. Okay, this is absolutely crucial. You have to forget this idea that there's one single best college out there. That's not the goal. The goal is finding the best fit for you. What does that mean? It means looking way beyond the rankings to find a place where you're actually going to be happy and successful. Think about things like the campus vibe, how big the classes are, what kind of internships they offer. It's all about what's right for you. So when you're making your list of schools, you want it to be balanced. You need a mix. First, you've got your safety schools. These are places where your grades and test scores are comfortably in their zone. But, and this is key, they have to be schools you'd actually be happy to go to. Then you have your reach schools. These are a bit of a stretch, for sure, but hey, not impossible. A really solid college list has a few of each. Okay, section 2, conquering the application. So, you've got your list, now it's time to actually tackle the application. I know, it can seem like a giant mountain of paperwork, but honestly, it really just boils down to a few key parts. So here they are, the 5 main components of pretty much every single application. You've got the application form itself, your high school transcript, that's your grades, your standardized test scores like the SAT or ACT, letters of recommendation from your teachers, and of course, the personal essays. That's your big chance to show them who you are beyond all the numbers. Now, if you want to be smart about this, the Common App is going to be your best friend. Seriously. You fill out one main application with all your info, your activities, and your main essay, and then you can send that same application to hundreds of different colleges. It's an absolute game changer and a massive time saver. You also have to think strategically about deadlines. There's early decision, or ED. Now listen up, this one is a binding commitment. That means if they accept you, you have to go. It's a done deal. So you only, and I mean only, use this for your absolute #1, can't live without it dream school. Then there's early action, or EA. This one is non-binding. You apply early, you hear back early, but you're still totally free to check out other offers. All right, section 3, funding your future. You've sent in your applications, awesome. Now for the topic that's on pretty much everyone's mind. How in the world are you going to pay for all this? Let's get into it. Just look at this number for a second. $1.8 trillion. That is the total amount of student loan debt just in the United States. It's a staggering figure, and it really highlights why it is so critical to understand the financial aid process right from the get-go. And your financial journey starts right here with the FAFSA. That stands for the Free Application for Federal Student Aid. If you only remember one acronym from this whole thing, please make it this one, FAFSA. This single form is the key that unlocks almost all need-based financial aid. So filling it out, it's completely non-negotiable. You just have to do it.
Okay, let's talk about the best kind of money, which is, of course, free money. It's called gift aid, and it's money you don't have to pay back. It basically comes in 2 main flavors. You've got scholarships, which are usually merit-based. They reward you for your talents, whether that's in academics, sports, or the arts. Then you have grants, which are typically based on financial need. And how do they figure out that need? Yep, from that FSA form we just talked about.
Now, if you do end up needing to borrow money, it's so important to understand what you're getting into. When it comes to federal loans, the biggest difference is all about the interest. Pay attention here. For a subsidized loan, the government pays the interest for you while you're in school. Pretty great, right? But for an unsubsidized loan, the interest starts piling up right away, and it gets added to your total loan amount. Over 4 years, that difference is absolutely massive. Section 4, Navigating College Life. So you got in. Yes, congratulations. That's huge. Now the focus kind of shifts, right? It's less about getting in and more about succeeding while you're there. And hey, it is 100% okay if you don't have it all figured out from day one. You are going to be asked this question about 1,000,000 times. So, what's your major? A major is just your main field of study, your focus. But please, please do not let this decision paralyze you. It is not a life sentence, I promise. Get this, about half of all college students switch their major at some point. Half! College is supposed to be a time for exploration, so give yourself permission to be curious, you know? Take classes that sound interesting, even if they're outside your comfort zone. And it's totally okay to change your mind. It's not just okay, it's completely normal. Okay, let's fast forward. Section 5, Beyond Graduation. You did it. You made it through, you've got the diploma. But the journey isn't quite over yet. Now we've got to talk about the two big things that come next: landing a job and dealing with those loans. I'm going to let you in on a little secret. One of the most powerful and most underused resources on any campus is the Career Services Office. And guess what? You're already paying for it with your tuition. These people can help you with everything. They'll review your resume, run mock interviews with you, help you find internships, and even connect you with alumni who are already working in your dream job. My advice? Use them, early and often. Okay, let's circle back to those loans. After you graduate, there's some good news. Most federal loans come with a 6-month grace period. That means you don't have to start making payments right away. It's designed to give you a little breathing room to find a job, get on your feet, and figure out a repayment plan that works for your new budget. And here's some more good news. You might not have to pay back every single penny. There are actually several loan forgiveness programs out there. For instance, if you work for the government or a nonprofit, the Public Service Loan Forgiveness Program could wipe out your remaining debt after just 10 years of payments. There are also special programs for teachers and plans that forgive your balance after 20 or 25 years of making payments based on your income. It's definitely worth looking into. So, as we start to wrap this up, let's just zoom out for a second. That piece of paper you get on graduation day, yeah, it's important, but it's not the real prize. The real goal of all this is developing the skills and, more importantly, the curiosity to just keep learning for the rest of your life. So, I want to leave you with this final question to think about. When you consider all the time, all the effort, and all the money that goes into this, what's the true return on your investment? And I'm not just talking about a bigger paycheck down the road. It's about the knowledge you gain, the friendships you make, and maybe most importantly, the person you become along the way.